Hi guys, can you hear me? Oh boy, I hope this is working. Hello. Let me know if you can hear me. I see everyone. Welcome. How's everyone doing? Okay. Hello. How is everyone? Oh crap! I didn't clean this up. Okay, ignore this. Okay. I don't have my contacts in, so I might sound see things. Hi, Sarita. Hi, Empress. How are you? Hi, Princess. Hi, Kushi. Hi, Universal. Hi, Alexis. Hi, Jasmine. How are you? Okay, great. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so I'm going to just, let's just see how I'm going to do this. So yeah, so I have a little bit of time. So, okay, so, okay, sorry, I'm just, I didn't realize it, I don't usually keep my cards all open like this. So it looks like too many cards. Okay, let's see. Okay. So we did a pre-med. How is everyone doing? I am in Canada and we have a long weekend here. I think most of you in the US have the Memorial Day weekend. What is it, next week or the week after? But so we have a little one here. Okay. Okay. So let me just, now that everyone's in the room, I did a little meditation before. I'm just going to repeat that. Spirit guides, angels, and joining us in the room today. Please give us the clarity and the answers we need. Please protect me during this reading. Thank you. Okay. This is messy. Let me pull this away. Okay. Let's see. What's new? What's going on with everyone? What was it, the eclipse? Did people have experiences during the eclipse season? Or was it like not a big deal? Some people get affected by Mercury retrograde. Some people don't. What's going on with everyone? Okay. Let's see. Okay. So I don't want to make a list, but I guess I will. It takes too much time. Okay, let's see. So is Star in here? No, Star's not here. Okay, so I'm just gonna scroll back up. Not that I want to go in order, but just because there's nothing else to do right now. So I'll say, Sarita, are you still here? If so, let me know. So the free card pull is just a couple of cards on the thing, and then let me know, and I will pull a card for you. Okay, so Sarita or Sarita or Empress or Princess, if any of you guys have a question, let me know and I will pull a card for you guys. Okay, so Empress, go ahead. What's new, Empress? I feel like something's new with you, Empress. Something feels new with you. So everyone else who's waiting, I'm just going to go by like when I call you guys in like groups of 3, and then just you drop your question, and then I'll pull for you. Okay. Oh, your ex came back. Is this the ex like related to your offspring? So I don't know why I'm saying it that way. Because I just suddenly got a flash because I suddenly like saw the 6 of Cups. Okay, I don't know if I ever pulled that for you. Anyway, spirit guides, and I remember seeing that, and it was a while ago. If you ever like, I mean, I won't remember what reading that was, but it just came back to me. I don't remember the readings. So that means it happened. So spirit guides, angels, ancestors, the Empress is highest good. Okay, so I'm going to pull from this deck right now, just for these ones. Okay, spirit guide. Okay, right back. Using. Actually, you know what? I don't want to use this deck. I'm sorry. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Empress. For Empress is highest good. Guys, I take your questions seriously, so I make a point to shuffle for you guys. So be patient, because I don't just pull out of order. I make a point to shuffle into your energy. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Empress. Empress Osgood. Is Empress on? Let's get us 2 clear cards. Is Empress on the right path when it comes to love? Okay, so there's something here. So I'm feeling like we're going to ask Spirit to give you an answer to the question the way you've asked it, but I think Spirit's wanting you to think about the question differently, which is why they're holding the cards back, and they waited to drop them until I said that. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so okay, so this is a slightly different deck, so the cards are named a little bit differently. We have healing, and basically this is the Ace of Cups here. Yes, but you're on the right path. But I think if you've been taking it slow, or if you're thinking about it, they want you to go in a dedicated fashion. There's something about like it's like a yes, and it's not a but. It's a yes and, if that makes sense. You know, when you ask someone a question, they go yes and something like that. So yes, you're on the right path. Continue to be aware and like assess those material things and the 3D properly, like the things that are important to you, whether it's commitment or whatever it might be, or love or reciprocation. Continue to make sure you're assessing those properly. Invest wisely. Invest in love in wise ways, always making sure that your respect and love for yourself remains I want to say paramount, something like that. Okay, so guys, I've seen you, Sarita, so you don't have to, like, I'll go back in the thing, so you don't have to keep asking. Don't worry, I won't miss you guys, so no worries. Anyway, yeah, so this is kind of, I actually like this image on this card, Empress. It's a little bit different, you know? And even this one together. There's still some healing, like, I mean, I think you are healing, or you have healed and whatnot, but they want you to continue that. It's kind of like, it's possible, you know, I don't know why I'm getting all these messages off this 2-card pull. It's possible something might show up, you know, at some point. It could be now, it could be a little bit more in the future, where it kind of like throws you, like, not, it could be something good, like maybe something changes positively, but it comes in kind of fast, or it comes in kind of unexpected. And I think they want you to like you know, have your wits about you, that saying, like, you know, you're centered. I think Spirit feels you're centered. Your ancestors feel you're centered. This is weird. I'm actually getting a lot of stuff for you, Empress. That's really weird. Your ancestors feel you're centered, and they want, and so now, like, you've achieved something, or you've leveled up, and so now certain things are going to come in over the course of this year, and they want to see that your ship is steadied, and it's going to continue to navigate the way it's intended to. I don't know where all that came from, but there's something that's there. Yeah. Oh, that's you meditating. Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, yeah. And she's like a green goddess, that kind of thing. But anyway, I'm feeling your ancestor energy a little more strongly than usual today. You have, if you feel you have an angel, or you feel guidance from, like, you know, a grandmother or something like that, like, it's or whoever, an uncle, I'm not sure. Anyway, that, like, there's been some difficult things which you've been guided through. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting so much. Okay, Spirit guides, thank you very much. Okay, so anyway, I hope that helped, Empress. There was a lot coming through, which makes me feel like you're on some right path, or something's leveled up in this recent time, or during the eclipse or something. So yeah, best of luck. Of course, keep me updated. Tell me what happens. Yeah, but it feels good. It feels steady and certain, and the potential of a lot of things coming true. Okay, yes. Okay, Sarita, I can read, so you don't have to keep repeating it, okay? Because when you do that, it pulls on my energy, and it makes it a little difficult. So I'm going to try and answer your question now. Okay, so after Sarita, we're going to have, if Princess is still here, you're welcome to drop your question. Okay. When will my marriage be fixed? Future. Okay, so it's just one free card pull. So, okay. timing questions are not very great, so I'll say future spouse, financial condition. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Sarita Singh, please give us a clear answer regarding the financial. Hi, Toya. Yeah, so I'm scrolling back and just calling people. If they're not here, that's fine. And if they are, I'll call them. So I'll get to you then. Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. I don't have a mod in the room right now, so I'm just gonna do this way. Okay. Give us a clear card for Sarita about the financial. What does she know about the finances of her future spouse? Okay. It's something Spirit is not revealing to you yet. So either they're not revealing this to you yet, Sarita, because the marriage has yet to be fixed, or it's something Spirit doesn't want you to focus on. Okay, so this is about the financial circumstances of your future spouse. But the only advice they're giving is that if that is something of importance to you, that you should like ask about it or be curious about it. So when an opportunity, if you want someone who's financially stable, you'll have to actively engage in communicating about that to whoever you're interested in, whoever you're expecting a marriage proposal from, or people who might know. So to do your background research on that. But right now, Spirit is keeping that information away from you. Okay. Hi, Toya. No, the card pull, if you subscribe to the channel, I do a free card pull. The readings are like pretty in-depth, so they're detailed readings. So you can donate, of course, if you ever want to. Donations are always appreciated, but no. Okay, so I'm just going to go back and see. So I don't think Princess is here anymore. Oh, let me pin. Did I not pin my thing? Okay, so if Kushi or Universal Flower or Alexis are here, oh, and Jasmine's here too. Okay, so Kushi. Okay, so go ahead and drop your questions. I'm just scrolling back to see, guys. So thank you for your patience. So Kushi, Flower, or Alexis, and then there's Jasmine. Hi, Bella. How are you? I was thinking of you too. How are things going? I was thinking about the UK, and then I thought about different few things, and then I thought of you as well. How are you, dear? How are things? I hope you're well. Okay. Kushi, will I go out of my hometown? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Kushi for Kushi's highest good. Kushi. Oh, that came really fast. Well, we already saw that one again. Okay, let's pull one more. Oh, I'm sorry, Bella. I'm very sorry. Sorry, 1 second. Let me just do this read. So again, Kushi, there's something about that. So it's kind of like, do you want to go out of town? Do you want to leave your hometown for your education? It's basically within your inner knowledge to do. This is the equivalent of like kind of the high priestess. So if that's something that you know, the answer is somewhere within you. And it's also kind of hidden behind the veil, so to speak. There's a decision to be made. So before something like that, like it's not at the point of knowing yet. Like, will you go out? There's some decision that needs to be made, or some action that needs to be taken, or something to be received, some confirmation to be received. So it's certainly within the potential to leave your hometown, but there's also within potential to stay. There's some step before that. Like, we're asking a question before that step has arrived. So that's what these cards are telling you. So that's what we have for you, Kushi. There's some decisions to be made, something like that. There weren't any classical, well, this is the 2-card pull, but in the 2-card pull, we don't see any immediate cards of action or movement, but it's more about something that will be determined and decided. Okay, so let's see. Universal. Okay, thank you. Is A the one for me? Hi, Jade. Oh, okay, Bella. And yes, absolutely, I am here. Maybe I sensed you, Bella. Okay, so universe, and then Alexa. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors is. I'm going to pull from this other deck for that. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of universal flower is. Sorry, I want to say universal flower. It's universe flower. What is the flower of the universe? Is the one for you. Remember, these are current energies. Things always change. So, whoa, that's too many. Things can change. But I do get universe. I'm not sure if, like, they want you to think it over. So I'm not sure if when you're, like, I mean, you obviously are thinking it over, but they want you to think it over more. Quality time together. Okay, yeah. So there seems like, and there was another card that came out which had to do with thinking it over. So it seems that there is you still need more information to figure out the answer to that question. If they were the one from you, by spending more time with them, you'll understand. And if there are any if there are any questions or doubts if you have regarding you'll be able to know if they're the one for you by seeing how well you guys can mediate problems or like kind of achieve compromise on issues that you guys disagree with. So spirit's guiding you to that particular characteristic of A. Okay, thank you very much for letting me read for you. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and see Alexis. Hello. I want to know, due to the connection with Jose working out its long distance, we met the weekend before he moved, but we both like each other a lot. Oh, okay. We'll pull from this deck. So best of luck, universe. I feel like good energy around you or good energy around the question. Like you seem in a strong position to make it. So anyway, spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Alexis. What does Alexis need to know about the connection with Jose? What does Alexis need to know about the question with Jose? The cards are a bit quiet tonight. Could be Mercury retrograde. Could be people. I'm not sure what. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Doesn't really want to say. I don't like the way those cards fell out. Let's see. Spirit guiding. Hi to anyone coming in the room. Hi, Kelly. I don't have a mod in here, guys. So I'm just going through the list. The chat. So the way the cards are coming out or not coming out and the way the shuffle feels, Alexis, it seems like this is something that's still being determined. We have, there's some suffering and silence and trust the plan. So you just said how, because you mentioned on your own that you met the weekend, but it's long distance. So there's some plan and all. There's some reason to why you met this person, why things are unfolding the way they are. I think this is more about your energy feels a little stronger here. So like this is really killing you, like not knowing, being far apart, the fact that you like this person, but spirit's asking you to trust the plan for now. I'm feeling things might become clear, at least a little bit clear in the next few weeks or something like that, but then it'll still be like a step-by-step plan. I know you don't want to hear this. I also feel like possibly you'll have some new energies around you. That doesn't mean that things won't work out with your person, but it might help you and your person, like Jose, become closer or something. But anyway, that's what we have for you. So thank you for letting me pull for you. I'm just going back. I don't know. Okay, so thank you guys. I'm just scrolling back. So if Santa, no wait, there was Jasmine. So I didn't see your message. I miss you too, Jasmine. Sorry guys, I'm like a little behind here. So I miss you too, Jasmine. So if Jasmine or Santa are here, and drop you a question, and then it'll be 12 hours. Okay, maybe I should make this. I'll just wait to see. Okay, there you are. So, we get a bunch of people done. How many did we do? 5 done already? 5 done. Next will be Jasmine, Santa. So just drop your question. Lou A. Or just saying the names as I'm looking for them. Shades. Oh, we finished Alexis. Kelly. Oh, wait. When did I miss? I know y'all are very concerned about the order, so I don't want to get that wrong. Okay. Wait, okay. Let's see if this works. Okay. Okay, so Santa, I want to know if you see love in my life. Okay, so we'll just pull from here and see if anything comes up. Perhaps I should go back to yes or no questions for the free polls. I'm not sure. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors regarding Santa for Santa's highest good. Is there any love? We'll figure something out, Bella. Hold on, don't worry. We'll figure something out. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Santa is there love? Is there a relationship coming towards Santa right now in the near future? Ooh, okay. This card keeps coming out a lot tonight. Maybe it's the moon. I'm going to leave it out. Okay, so I don't know what's going on, Santa, for you. Okay, so this is just a 2-card pull, Santa, so I don't want to extrapolate or analyze the cards that I'm seeing, but it seems like it doesn't look like love is coming right now, but what is right now? Right now could be like the next few weeks or something. Anyway, the message that Spirit's giving to you about love or relationship is something about something that has changed, or some path or some journey that you're on that's either, it could be because of things that have happened in your past or experiences you've had to deal with, something that could have been grounded in, I don't know what, like something that was difficult for you could have been grounded in fear or the unknown. But it seems that as that journey unfolds and you get through it, is when there'll be an opportunity for love. There's some kind of transformation or rebirth happening here. Some things have to be let go of. So I'm not sure what that is, Santa, but that's these cards are kind of coming out strongly. I hope you know what this is referring to. It could be referring to something from your past, something in your current energy. So just try to think about what Spirit might be speaking to, something deep within your intuition. Okay, so thank you for letting me read for you. I think Jasmine always comes and goes. So Jasmine might not. Oh, I already read for Sarita. Why did I put that down again? Sorry, I said Santa. Okay, so Toya, do you see a new or past possibly coming towards it? Okay. So as you saw, Toya, these are just, let's see what we see on the 2-card pull. Spirit guides and ancestors of Toya. Yeah, that was weird, Santa. I don't know. Those cards were pretty strong. Because the free cards are just like a card pull, like when really strong cards come out, I don't know what it means, but certainly come back again like the next time, obviously, if you can't donate, and then we can ask a follow-up question. They'll be like, what was that about, Spirit? Okay, Spirit guides, angels, ancestors for Toya, highest good. That's a problem sometimes with also asking certain questions on free card pulls. Spirit, at least the way the cards come out for me, which are a bit more serious. They don't play. Is this with reference to love, Toya? Do you see new or past possible? I'm going to assume it's with reference to love. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Okay, Santa, just 1 second. 1 second, Santa. Is something coming towards Toya? Is something coming towards Toya? If something is coming towards you, Toya. Okay, sure. Thank you. Sorry about that, Santa. Just 1 second. If something is coming towards you, Toya, Spirit's messing with me. I think Spirit, I think you, I know what. Everybody, everyone intentions behind our questions. Okay, we have intentions behind our questions. So Spirit, give me the clear answer. The question was something new in the past coming. Okay, there's something potentially new that could be coming in terms of the way your question is phrased. Yes, something new could be coming towards you, something that is concrete, something that makes sense, something that you have at some point explicitly asked for in a manifestation. But there's some kind of an older energy attachment, not a past energy. Oh, okay, thank you, Spirit. So it's possible, like it's something like, okay, in a really rudimentary sense, we could say, oh, it's possibly a relationship is coming towards you, because these cards could absolutely be read as a relationship coming towards you, which would be a new relationship, whether it's with a new person or an old person or something that's being reinvigorated. I'm not sure off this one, but a new cycle or a new person coming towards you for a relationship for sure. There could also be, there's some lesson here though for you. This card is something about living up to your expectations, not your the expectations of your family or your ancestors for you. I'm not really sure how that fits into the question, but that's like a strong message that's coming through. Ooh, so that's what I have for you. This is why I need to use this other deck for these questions, right? Okay, sorry, Santa, just 1 second. Maybe I'm going to start using the other deck, because this particular deck is way too ethereal and deep for 2 card pulls. So actually, are you still here, Miss Toya? Because I'm actually going to, or Toya, Ms. Libra, sorry. I'm going to do one thing if you're still here, but you might not be, I don't know. Okay, so do one, guys. Okay, so yes, okay, so Santa, I'm going to go back. The password would just be renewed. Thank you, Bella. Okay, so I'm going to, I'll update the list for Santa and Bella, and then I'll get back to the free list. I'm just going to do something. I'm just going to clarify something for you, Toya, just because of the way, like, I feel like this deck is a little too deep for like simple. Not that your question is simple, but just when I'm trying to get a clear answer. So let's just see this. It could be renewed, but yes, based on those cards I saw, yes, like it could be a renewal or it could be something new. It's not going to tell me in that term, but let's just see. Do you have anything to tell Toya about this? Do you have anything to tell Miss Libra about this? The gates. So we have the gates of love are open. So something like, again, that thing with the ancestor thing, like, don't be fooled. Yeah, there's some test or something coming. There's something. Okay, because if I don't say this, it's going to keep bugging me. There's a purpose to your question. Of course, there's a purpose to all of our questions, but specifically, why you're asking the question you're asking. Perhaps you have something in mind, someone in mind, or you're trying to move away for something or something specific. Whatever that thing is, which you don't have to tell us in the chat, you have this don't be fooled thing. And that was also kind of linked up to the card from the other deck. But things are open. The gates of love are open. So what you desire can be yours. So you are being supported by the universe in whatever it is you're thinking. But I think there's some more history or energy around the situation. That's why they're hesitating to give a yes or no answer. It's not simple. Okay, that's what we have. Okay, let me update the list so people don't. Thank you to everyone who donated. That means so much. Oh, actually, let me just answer Lou's for them really quick because I know people don't like to wait. I still care a lot about my ex-partner and he'll be doing therapy. What does the universe? Oh, people be asking the most hardest questions on the free card pull. Okay. Okay, well, let's try it. It's a challenge, isn't it? What does spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Lou? In a simple card, can you tell Lou what does Lou need to know about the situation? Lou still cares a lot about a partner. I'm going to be doing therapy. That didn't feel right, spirit guides. There's something. Do you want Lou to know anything? This is too deep of a question. Hold on, let's see. There we go. Spirit guides, give me one more. Just one more. Okay. Okay, so and then I'm going to move on to the donations. Lou. Okay, sure, thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to finish up this last free one. So Lou, I think this is like a really important question you're asking, and it's really caring that you're asking this question. What we have here, we have like, you're going to gain some perspective from whatever's happening. So be prepared to gain a new perspective around this. Certain beliefs that you've held on to are going to be coming to an end. Like there's going to be some pain. It's not going to be easy. So yeah, there's going to be some challenges, but the challenges are going to lead to a new perspective. There's going to be some need for alone time, for some solitude. So it could either be that as your ex goes through therapy, you're going to like feel these things psychically, or if you guys are in contact in the 3D as they go through this, it might affect how you recollect this relationship you had with them, but it's for your highest good, but it might not be the easiest time. So I think the universe wants you to know that, to like kind of prepare yourself for what's ahead. But you will have some revelations and new perspectives. Some things will be ideas of what it was will change, and some will not. Okay, that's what we have for Lou. Okay, so I'm just going to update the list. And thank you, Santa. I got that from the person on what they call them on Etsy. She does a lot of decks. I actually didn't get it. My friend got it for me. Anyway, I'm just going to update the donation list, and then I will do this. Santa Bella. Okay. Okay. We finished. Okay, I didn't update the free bit here, guys. Sorry. I don't want to waste time. I want to get stuff done for you guys, so it is what it is. Okay, so Santa, can you drop your question again? Because we pulled some funny cards from that other one, and I'm going to properly time myself so I know, like, sometimes I get really lost in your guys' reads because I'm nosy and I'm curious and I want to know what's happening in your situations. But anyway, we're going to ask Spirit to help us have better clarity. Let me see. Thank you for all of you being here. It's so nice to see you again. It would be so nice if I could hear you guys. Okay, I'm just scrolling back up to see if I could see. I'm assuming, Santa, that was the question. If you see love in your life, right? Okay, that was the question. This deck would be weird. Let's try this deck. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Santa for Santa's highest good. Did you have a what's the sound? Is the sound there? Can you guys still hear me? Uh-oh. Hello? Can you still hear me? Oh, okay, can. Sorry, the thing's not showing. Thank you. Santa, are you still here? Where did Santa's question go? Okay, so if you're still here, Santa, let me know. Okay, is it? Oh, okay, there you are. Okay, thank you. So it's you want to know if you see love in your life. Okay. Okay, so what we'll do quickly is because I didn't quite understand what those other cards were about, so I'm just going to ask this deck what those other cards were about, and then we'll do a spread to see if we see what spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Santa for Dorothea nauseous. Thank you guys. Thank you, Empress and Bella, for letting me know you can hear me. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Santa. You showed me some peculiar cards before related to love in Santa's life. Why did you show those cards? Is there a reason you showed those cards? Okay, I see. Okay, so now we're going to do a different spread. Okay, so there was a reason that it showed me those particular cards. I don't think I'm going to use that deck then. So there's something to do with protection. So if you let me use this deck. So I think the thing is, Santa, one thing that's really important is that there's something that you are being protected from. And you are being protected from it, and it wants you to participate in being safe about things. So whether that's a new love that's coming in, whether that's a healing journey, whether that's just something else completely in your life, that message is there. But let's see if something comes out here that we're going to speak to that. But there's something about just be careful. It could be something as simple as being careful about something in the workplace or school, like just like it could be something as mundane as like be careful when you like walk up, like I don't know, just like go to hand in an assignment to say if you were in school, or it could be something, you know, like saying you know, be careful that someone's going to rip you off if you're getting work done on your car. Like it doesn't have to be serious, but there's something about making sure something about your good nature. Your good nature is managed. Okay, but we want to know about love. We want to know about love. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Coming in. Oh, okay. They just wanted me to do something else. Potentially, yes. There are potential suitors coming in, but they want me to pull from here too. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Are there any suitors? If there's love coming into... Man, this energy keeps coming out, Santa. I don't know if this is a past energy or what. Okay, Spirit, we want to know about new things coming in, but I think Spirit's not going to stop until I say this clearly. So if there's something that you've ever wondered about, or in the even though you're asking about like suitors coming into your life, love coming into your life, I feel this is a past thing, but there's some things are better left unknown. It could also apply to your question. It could have to do with something about the way you're asking the question based on stuff that happened in your past or something. But anyway, moving in together, making better choices. This is like some kind of context to the question you're asking. So let's just go back to this deck. Yes, there's certainly potential because the two cards that flipped here, yes, there is a potential for suitors coming into your life. I can't see the timeline here. I don't feel it's time-based right now. We'll get some more about this. It's showing here that you are interested in, or its spirit is suggesting that you should be interested in commitment or marriage or a stable union or a long-term partnership. So that means whether you want it or not, that you're someone who could benefit from that. You're someone who could benefit from a strong, assured connection that has like a healthy connection. So Spirit's saying that that's what you'd benefit from. And so therefore, if you work to manifest it, that is something that Spirit will provide you. I know very clearly I'm hearing they're not going to say anything about timeline here, but let's just get an idea. Can you tell us a little bit about who this suitor might be? But so yeah, we do see it because they're not specifying or showing me something about an individual energy, but they are pointing out to some kind of manifestation of energy and progress. So, okay. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so because the first cards show that there's certainly some potential for something about love. Okay, so specifically, no, it's not identifying a suitor in particular, like an individual, if someone is in your energy or not, but it's certainly confirming the presence and movement towards some kind of a stable relationship of some sort. And to also for you to want a stable relationship. I'm not sure what that means. I don't know if it's they want you to aim higher in your choices or something like that. I'm not sure. Anyway, okay. But so I asked Spirit, so fine, you've kind of confirmed that very clearly because like this is like the equivalent of like the 8 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. Anyway, so I said, please give us some more details about the situation, even though you won't tell us about the suitor. It could be or they want you to focus on, I keep hearing this, so you have a part in this. So it's not that someone's just going to plop into your life. There's some something you're going to have to do to make this person plop into your life. But they want you to focus on finding someone who's stable, and you'll know it's the right person because they're going to be someone stable, more earthy, like an earth sign. They don't have to be an earth sign, but they would present like an earth sign, someone who's a little bit more like doesn't have the characteristics of the other sides, but more likely to have characteristics of earth sign. And that could happen. Like you could have all water in your chart, but act like an earth or something. That's what they're kind of saying. This person potentially could be generous. They could have like, people around them. They this is Taurus energy. This is a stable energy. It's a stable energy. The attraction to this person might not be immediate, which I think, again, Spirit's saying is that, it's that kind of like keep an open mind type of situation that shows up in this card deck. But you're like, meaning you might not know immediately who this is. So it might be about breaking the mold. You might actually be, it might be someone you might immediately like, you'll start off as a tiff or you don't, like if it's at work or school or something, or just even on the road, like it's going to be someone you don't expect and someone you might even be annoyed with. It could be as simple as something you're standing the coffee line and someone just kind of butts in early and asks the barista for something. So it could be as simple as that, but that's like how potentially Spirit is guiding us to say how it might start, so to speak, or how the initial attraction might be. This person, though, whoever they are, who's meant for you and who's coming in for you eventually at some point, and the one that Spirit wants to be your long-term person is, so again, I said earth sign and stable and generous, but this person is also like, it's going to be, they're a loving person. They feel a strong connection. They are going to be taken by you. So once you and this person start to develop feelings for each other, you'll also know that you're with the right person when you start to feel a strong bond and you see that them taking the lead on that really strong bond kind of thing. I'm feeling again a lot about Spirit's like guiding you to be like, I don't know, it sounds so cliche, but like to deserve better or something like that. Anyway, let me just see. Being able to communicate, get this thing rolling, get it off the ground might be the challenges that occur. in this connection, which might speak to, let me just see. So it's, again, so with reference to you and finding this right person that's coming into your life, who Spirit does have for you in their back pocket, whether they've, although I'm feeling it's not been revealed yet, or it could be someone, it doesn't seem like yet in your energy, but it's something about being able to communicate effectively and not to keep plans and hopes to yourself, like that both parties need to express what they need to express to each other, and not get stuck in their head at planning and like thinking what that person meant, what they did, or planning, thinking, oh, I'm going to plan to, ask them out for coffee, and not actually the other person ends up thinking they're not interested, or, something like, oh, the same card. Thank you. Hold on. I just got a second message here, but I'm just going to, yeah. Anyway, so, yeah. So there's something about, yeah, being able, like, so not getting into, not being suspicious. So I'm not sure if this person who Spirit has for you is trying to tell you that this person might come in and act a little bit like what might come across as shady. Is the point is that this could just be, what do you call, what's that thing called? A front. It could just be a front, in which case to move past it. Or it could just be that people get into their heads too much, and that we need to communicate better with each other, and we need to show each other in tangible ways. I feel like some of this is advice for you as well, but this would also help you recognize who the person is. They might even like give you something small, like, maybe they'll buy, I don't know what this, a thing with this coffee is. I don't know if you go for coffee, or you go to a bake shop, or you go to, there's something you do, whether you get photocopies, or you get a coffee, or there's something you go and you get regularly. This person might respond with a gift card for that. Sometimes the things I see aren't the actual things, they're symbolic of something else. I know what those are with my regular clients. I don't know what they always are with everyone I'm reading online. Anyway, the interesting part here is, again, to confirm the earlier messages, Spirit is not really revealing how or when or how you're going to meet this person. Oh, it does sound like you. But it's kind of pointing to the fact that it's like the wheel. So, this is kind of fated here. There is some destiny there. This is in the works for you. Like, there is a plan for you. It's almost about you catching up to the plan. By catching up, it's not that you're behind it or anything, but it's just like it's kind of, sometimes when someone's worried about something and someone else is saying, don't worry, it's still there, it's something like that. It's going to show itself when it does, at the right time. If you've ever felt, you're not lucky in love, then it's going to happen in a way to show you are lucky in love. Or if you feel like things are going well, it might show up then. So there's some cycle to it. It's going to happen at a time also when you are kind of in your own energy and you're waiting, like you have such a strong sense of self-love that this other person's going to be able to like notice it. Okay. And when you're no longer thinking and worrying about it, that's how and when it's going to happen. I know these things sound so like cliche, like even I would be like, okay. But for some reason, that's what the cards are saying. And it's true. There's something here coming up a little bit about money, Santa. So I'm not sure if you, this is something to be concerned about in terms of what your financial situation is, or what your financial expectations of a potential partner is, or if the person coming in might have that issue. But there could be something to do with like overspending, underspending, or thinking that by spending you can express love or something like that. It could be the latter if it's a specific person, like where they might communicate like, even though we don't know who this person is, I'm already analyzing their chart. But if they have certain planets in their second house, like they might express love or affection through material things, and Spirit would be guiding, or that could be an expectation of yours, or that's might have been something that happened in the past. Whatever the situation is, Spirit's kind of saying that's not like that not to use that approach. I don't know what that is, because we don't have a specific person in mind, do we, Spirit? No. Spirit's not showing me a specific person. There's still time. You still have to wait on this before this comes in. So this must be more guidance for you, or indications of who and when that person will be. And it's also about building with this person. So make sure to build. So don't just date for the sake of dating, or don't just like someone for the sake of liking. Have your goal. Like if you're interested in marriage, then date with the intention of marriage. Don't make too many assumptions early on. Why is it giving you so much advice? Because we asked if there are any suitors coming. Well, anyway, it doesn't show any direct suitors coming, but it's giving you so much energy to confirm relationships constantly. The person could also, like I said, they could present as Earth, but they could also have strong Gemini placements, or Sagittarius or something like that as well. But that's kind of what we have. We're not seeing a person right away though, but we're seeing so much energy around a relationship. So, and it's kind of more telling you stuff that you need to do. Let me get you one advice. Spirit guide, Santa wanted to know about suitors. You have confirmed for us a relationship. You've given us advice. So what does she need to know about this right now? Again, what is all this energy? Okay, so we have don't let pride get in the way, full moon in Leo. It does sound kind of romantic. This person could be someone who, so if we think that some of this card spread was referring to the person, it could be talking about them being kind of, someone who gets a lot of attention, and not letting either of your guys's egos or, expectations of how relationships or dating works to get in the way. But again, this is something to do, given the cards we saw earlier. I don't know what this is, this thing about making better choices, about being careful, about being protected. Perhaps it just wants you to be more discerning about something. So discerning going forward. Expect more, but also they want you to somehow temper, balance out, calibrate something about the way you look for love, or you expect love, or when love comes in. Don't get too excited if and when you meet this person. It wants you to stay balanced and calm. I don't know if this is referring to a past relationship or something. I don't know. But that's what we have for you, Santa. It's so weird. I wish I could read in that way. When someone asks a specific question, the exact cards come out, and it's just people are oh, it's the Knight of Cups. There's a water sign coming towards you, but that's just not how Spirit's always trying to be listen, let's talk about all the trauma in everyone's life. And I'm oh goodness. But anyway, that's what we have for you, Santa. Sorry, I don't mean that wasn't specific to you. I do absolutely very strongly feel something about a relationship and you designing your life in a way that comes. So I think there's a little bit of delay between you, the reading of what you're seeing in the chat. So hopefully that makes sense. So I hope that helped. Thank you for trusting me with your energy to let me read for you. Certainly come back and we can check in again and update me on what's happening and things like that. If there's someone specific in your mind when you're asking this question, I think some of those messages around protection and being careful and pride and ego are related to that person. If not, it's generally about moving forward in a way that is conscientious. So that's what I have. So thank you. Okay. Let's see. Bella. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Santa. I don't know. Sometimes Spirit likes it, especially with relationships. I think when we have other things that we haven't dealt with. So Bella, did you have a question? Did you know what you wanted to ask? But yeah, I think Santa, when we, I don't know. That's what at least I find. And also, I know everyone reads differently, but for me, when I read, I'm only given certain pieces of information. So it's just the way that I read. I am aware that sometimes I'm not being given the full picture to relay to you guys, because that's what is being determined. I like to respect those boundaries about for whatever reason. So I like to dig as much as they'll let me dig, but otherwise I don't. This is the way it works for me, but someone else could read differently. So if Bella, let's see. What is this? Okay. Thank you, Santa. Hope you're well. Stay well. Keep well. Oh, okay. I got from you over a year ago. You saw love coming. I would like to know when that would be. When that would be a little insight how he might be. Okay, sure. I'm sorry to hear that you're sad as well. You said you were sad earlier, so I'm hoping I'm going to send positive vibes to you and everyone. So we'll do that new love spread again. I had some success with it in person while reading for some people, so let's see if we can get good energy here for it. Yes, and don't feel sad. I mean, that's so easy to say. You know, I hate that I just said that to you, because I feel that sometimes I feel sad, and then one of my best friends, she'll always be like, don't feel sad. And I'll be like, darn it, I feel sad. Stop saying that. And now I find myself doing the same thing. So feel your feelings, feel the sadness, but like try to like find purpose in it. You know, I guess that's the thing. But feel what you need to feel, you know. If there's a reason for why we feel what we feel. But anyway. Thank you, Santa. Yes. You know, it's better. I mean, it's not that it's better to like be alone than be with someone, but it's really awful to be with the wrong person, I think, you know? It's not that it's better to be alone, but it's better to be alone and happy than to be with somebody who makes you feel alone, you know? Because if you're going to feel alone, you might as well be with yourself. And if we love ourselves, then we'll like your company. That's not really what you were asking or saying, but for some reason that came through. I don't know what that was about. Spirit teachers, ancestors of Bella. I think it has something to do about why we all wait. A lot of us are waiting, or we feel like we're waiting, or we're manifesting and we're trying. I think this refers to everyone who's left here in the chat. You know, Jasmine, Empress, all of us, Bella, Santa, like, I don't know. Give me, and we'd like to know a little bit more about this. Hi, Yashvi. Welcome. I'm just on donations now, Yashvi, Spirit Guides, Angels. I'm going to get an overall for you first, Bella. Give us an overall energy about Bella's question today. Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors. Hi, Jyoti. The free list is closed right now. I'm on donations. I'll see how I feel at the end. Oh, I should update my title. Doesn't want to give us anything on this one, so let's just start with this. Okay. Hold on, it wants me to pull an oracle, but I don't know which oracle it wants me to pull. 1 second, let's see. Spirit ancestors. You know, it's so funny. You know, I'm not a big fan of time readings, Bella, and then I haven't pulled this particular deck in a while, and I don't know why. I was trying to pull different oracles or whatever, and because you asked about timing, and what came out of this deck was, because it has a few season cards, so it's autumn. So I'm not going to try to reinterpret this, but release the old and rest. So it's a little bit of ways, whatever spirit is going to, whatever messages or people it's going to send you about love is still not exactly right around the corner. It's still a little bit of ways away. It could possibly specifically be within the autumn months in particular, or it could be at a time of renewal, you know, like what autumn and fall is about, you know, like the leaves and the colors changing at a time when things are changing. But I think you will feel a shift certainly around autumn and around your birthday. But let's now pull for the spread. So that's what we're going to, Spirit, help me out a little bit with the timing issue, because Spirit knows that timing and me have a difficult relationship. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, developers, all the time is good. Okay, so Bella, just to point out, I wasn't specific to your question, but Spirit's pointing out when you said that you are not feeling that happy right now. So Spirit is confirming that for you. Spirit knows, hears, feels your pain. The universe feels it. It understands. So there's a reason and purpose for why you're feeling a little bit down. But tell us about who the true love that universe you have promised Bella. Especially no reversals around eclipse time, although that's over. Ooh, exciting. Okay. Oh, there's a delay in the chat. Okay. Who this person might be. I'm just going to go back and just look at your question exactly. When that, so we have when that would be an insight on how he might be. Okay, so we're going to do that for how. So it's interesting. So asking about for more information about like who he might be a little bit or how he will be. They're going to be more of a actually, let me read this all together. Sorry. It's going to be someone you feel an immediate draw to, but the attraction or the chemistry or the actual bond itself will develop a little bit more slowly. So it's someone like you might notice right away, like you might bump into them and you might just notice them, or you know, like these are just examples, and you might see them again a week later and be like, oh, you're the person with the yellow jacket or something like that. But it's not like the first time you see them. It's not, I'll be honest with you, but it's not clarifying if this is a new or someone already in your energy, but we won't address that right now. But it's the deepening of the bond is going to happen a little bit more over time. That's not going to necessarily be like an instant love at first sight type of thing. Excuse me. That being said, the bond, like the attraction is going to occur through like a reciprocal nature. Like they might do something for you or you might do something for them, and that's how you will recognize this. That's how your attraction will grow for this person. So this might be what Spirit's saying to you, and this might also be advice kind of like we had for the previous question, which is about looking for a real investment in you to know who your true love is, meaning you know, they're gonna message you when they said we're gonna message you, or it's not that when they said, it's just more like they're going to reach like you know, they're going to show you in tangible ways that they care about you. Like you won't have to guess, like you won't need to have like we won't need tarot readings, like it'll be obvious to you. I mean, like instinctually you'll be like, oh, you know, I think this person likes me or something like that. I know we talked about autumn. Let me think. I'm just gonna try and help get into this time frame thing a bit more. Yeah, again, fall, Libra, Scorpio season, potentially. They're going to become, it's something that now they might feel an attraction to you at first sight, though. Oh, that's interesting. Or they might feel like smitten about you somehow. But how you're going to know this person is, there's going to be some transition here from someone that you might initially interpret as being someone who's like a little bit cold or a little bit, you know, just kind of listens more than they talk, to someone who who becomes more smitten with you. Um, um, so that's interesting. So that's going to be another way you're going to be able to like detect that kind of, there's going to be a change. It's going to be someone that maybe the first time. Yeah. So that could be a change in energies too. This is an interesting kind of cards they've given us. Desire will be important in this. Okay, wait, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Hold on. Spirit guides, please explain the please explain the Bible wants to me a little bit more clearly. This is a person who might be like they might have a lot going on in their lives, and that's why they might come across as a little bit cold, or not cold. It's not that they come off as cold. It's rather that they come off as not particularly emotional initially. They might have a lot going on in their life. They have to keep different personalities, you know, in how they deal with work or school or family versus how they deal with the people they trust. They don't trust. It's not that they don't trust easily. They just don't trust readily. Yes. Okay. Thank you. That's what I was feeling. Yeah. Ooh, divine pairing. Yeah, I think they have a lot going on in their life. It's an interesting mix. This person could be an extrovert, but I'm also getting like they might be a quiet extrovert. I don't know if you've heard about that. Like, meaning they have a lot of energy, they have people around them, they're happy to participate with you, but they may not always be the most talkative at first, or they're only talkative under certain situations. Again, wow, this card's coming out a lot. Spirit guides, can you clarify why you were showing me? Is this with reference to money, or not money, to finances? Okay, this is someone who likes, oh, great. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit doesn't want to like totally define this person's character, because I guess there's going to be many layers to this person, and Spirit doesn't want us, now I'm a part of this, want you to miss this person. But they are a thinker. They don't make moves lightly. They consider things carefully. Yes, again, a quiet introvert. So there's a part of them that seems a bit solitary, but a part that doesn't. They like things to be fair and equal, but at the same time, they can also be like someone who's very generous and wants to take care of people. I think that's going to come about slowly. But finances are present here, this person. So either finances are important to this person. This kind of came up in the previous reading too. Or it is through, and by finances, like, it's just like, it's not finance, like it's like security, like having a good home or a good vehicle, or just having enough resources. Or maybe this person themselves had experienced something earlier in their life that makes them want to feel secure in terms of their finances. I think that's going to play out later. I'm not going to ask. Yeah, actually, interesting. Hold on. This. Thank you. Spirit just pointed out something to me. Spirit's like, pay attention to the card. This is a person who might, yeah, they're just a careful person, and I think you both are going to be careful in this, in this whatever Spirit message is giving you here. The situation, so cautious, careful, but the caution and the protectiveness, and kind of that itself will be like the first or more important, not obstacle, but kind of challenge, like once like that could come along in this connection. Like every connection has a challenge, but about finding, thank you, Spirit. Okay, it's going to be about finding the right balance. Okay, balance. We have several cards. Okay, so yeah, something about balance. So this person either might be someone who they value balance in all parts of their life, between their career to higher education, to family, to friends. They like to demonstrate that through tangible ways, but then because they are so generous, they might also be someone who's a bit cautious because they're so generous, because they cannot release their generosity openly. Perhaps they have done that in the past, and it hasn't always worked out for them. They feel like they've been brought back down to reality. So this is someone who actually probably has a really good heart somewhere deep inside. But over time, as most of us do, we become a bit protective by the experiences that we've had to go through. But they're not someone who's jaded, though, by any stretch of the imagination. But they're smart. Like I'm feeling like a bit of a boss energy or a leader. So it could be an entrepreneur, or it could be someone who's in a leadership role as well. Or this is who spirit wants you to like focus on, someone like that. Spirit, do you want to focus on? Okay, spirit's always saying yes, because again, it's yes, because it's kind of like the laws of attraction. Like you need to find, like sometimes things don't just land in our laps. Like we have to kind of like if we want to like buy new pairs of shoes we go to a shoe store, or we search online, we go to whatever your favorite online website is. I won't promote anyone or whatever, but you look for the shoes you want. Like in that way, it's the law of attraction. Like we need to put ourselves, and then we see so many shoes, so then the right shoe shows up. So it's also, I think spirit also wants you to consider something about balance and finances, and someone being like, don't look at the potential of someone. This is someone who's already, like, you already see, like they're ready when you meet them. Or spirit is directing you to know this person, or not to, I don't want to say waste time, but I heard this, not to waste time on people who aren't ready. The point is to focus your energies on people who are ready. That doesn't mean that they're ready to like jump into like marriage overnight, but they're ready, meaning that if and when it is clear that you guys are compatible and could be in a relationship, that they're absolutely ready, that they're not scared of a relationship. They want to be in one. Attraction, in terms of this thing, if you start to feel you've met this person, or someone's met you, or something like this starts to develop, or even if you're just looking for the right person, if you're still in that energy, something about attraction and desire, like desirability, is spirit is pointing to as well, meaning that like be open to feeling yourself. Like don't okay, so Bella, I'm just hearing this, so I'm going to say this, but it's like you shouldn't I don't know why I feel funny to say this to you. It's nothing bad. Bella shouldn't be afraid to be sexy if she wants to be. Like I'm just hearing that. Like if you are out dancing, like dance. Like if you've ever been worried about like thinking you're too sexy, they're saying embrace your sexiness. I don't know where this is coming from. Never seen you or seen you dancing or anything. Or if you want to wear a certain outfit, or if you do your hair a certain way and you realize when you actually curl your hair a certain way, like it's you're like, oh well, I look really hot. But then they're like kind of like that's going to be an important part of you both attracting this particular person that spirit wants for you, as well as you being able to maintain or cultivate this relationship if there's a specific person who comes in. Okay, we do see a specific person though here. Yeah, the smitten bird. Okay, so we saw autumn, we saw fall. I think also that if this is something that builds, like where you're not sure right away, I mean, it's not that you meet this person on a, I was about to say you don't meet this person on a dating app, but as the words are coming out of my mouth, it's not a dating app, but it's weird. Like I felt this energy like, oh, this is not someone Bella's going to be set up with. But at the same time, they were like, oh, but she could be. Why is that there? Okay, we'll come back to that later. But the thing is, you'll start to know, it's also realize that when it's obvious to you, like you're going to go on a date, there's going to be a date with this person, which is going to be kind of like the traditional romantic, like there's going to be like flowers in a movie and food, or something kind of typical about it. And the more reason spirit's pointing out that it's typical is because when you first encounter this person, or when you're first attracting this person into your life, they're not going to appear this way. It's a few layers under the surface for them. Friends, make sure to not like keep saying yes to things with friends. Like if you hang out with them, or you go for after work drinks, or you go out for a hike or something. Not hike. Okay, well, I'm not sure. Yeah, so it could be through mutual conditions, whether that's mutual conditions at work. It doesn't feel like work. I'm feeling work when I'm channeling information, but the cards are not showing me work. So I'm not really sure what that's about. Maybe just because I think mostly I've read for you about someone at work. Maybe, I'm not sure. You know what? I think this person, okay, so there's also one more thing that's coming through. Yes. So however, oh, you're not on dating apps. Maybe that's why, um, um, maybe that's why I was like, oh, yeah, you wouldn't use a dating app, like that kind of thing, right? That's why I was just like, is Spirit asking you? Wait, Spirit, are you asking her to use a dating app? Hold on, I'm just gonna check. Spirit, are you asking Bella to use a dating app? Okay, Spirit's telling you to be open-minded. That's all Spirit's telling you to be. So no, it's not saying yes or no about the dating app, but nonetheless, I think there's something about people. So it's either going to be through people, through friends, through someone at work. It's like, it's not just every time I say something, it like kind of gives me the opposite. Like every time I'm going to go, it's not going to be this. They're stopping me. So I'm going to stop trying to extrapolate situations. The point is, there's going to be some involvement of other people, whether that's at the beginning or as you guys start to attract, or through you interacting through, oh, like hikes and stuff like that. Oh, you do go to hikes. So that, like, so something like that. So it's going to be something through someone. There's somehow going to be multiple people and connections involved. There's going to be more people. It's not that more people competing, but something about more people is present. And it's possible that there's going to be a misunderstanding where it's going to be like, you're going to think that this person is interested in someone else or has somebody else, but that's not actually the case. They're kind of hiding that fact from you. It's not going to be obvious to you right away. Just keep saying yes to everything. Keep saying yes to everything. It's going to be something a little bit unexpected, like not unexpected. It's just going to be, Spirit wants you to keep an open mind. That's being very clear. You want to ask the dating app question. Can you give us the pink card now? Thank you. Very soon. Spirit's helping me out with the timing thing today because I was like, oh, timing, very soon. So this must mean that something's going to start to unfold soon. That doesn't mean that this person's going to show up next week, but it could. But it says here, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Yeah, again, this thing about, but I think it might be asking you to get a little bit specific about the specific things that you want, so you recognize them, because this person is going to present differently. So if you know exactly, it's something about that person, how we were like, they have to be ready, like ready to settle into a relationship if that's what you want. I think that's what Spirit wants you to be prepared for. Clearly decide. I think there's some things that you're still undecided about, Bella. Meaning, and some people say, well, I don't mind if, this is just an example, not you, like, I don't mind if they live far away from me, it's okay, but they could live close as well. I think Spirit wants you to get specific about that for some reason, because that's going to help you identify this person. So even though you might not mind, say, if they live in another town or village from you, Spirit wants you to say, but I would prefer that they live near me or something like that. Or I prefer that they live in Italy. I don't know. I'm just making something up. So they want you to be specific about that. They don't want you to look or compare yourself to other people, friends, or sister, family, or something about this thing. Like there's time yet. Don't let time make you rush, although timing is here on your mind. Let's just see, very soon. It's going to come. Sorry, 1 second. You've already started the process. Spirit's saying you've already started the process. So I'm not sure, if that's your manifestations, your affirmations, your prayers. Spirit's pointing out you've already started the process, but now there's a need for letting that thing unfold. Let's give you an advice here. I'm going to get two advices. What's the plural of advice? Is it advices? Oh, two fell out. Okay, so we have look. Okay, so we have, oops. We have look at the bigger picture. Wait, I can't see what I'm reading. 1 second. Can't see my screen. So we have a look at the bigger picture, which is full moon in Sagittarius. And we also have, you're very close to achieving your goal. Again, this is again kind of like this thing is that there is a plan here. There is a path here. Sagittarius, again, end of year energy here a little bit. And it's going to, so if you decide what you want clearly and you know what it is you want and expect and need in a relationship, that's when you're going to be able to achieve your goal once you know what your goal is. So something more specific than just saying, I want like my true love, but like knowing some specifics. You're going to be able to identify this person. Oh, and I just got, Bella, that this person or whatever universe is going to reveal to you is going to be more attracted to you because you're going to be someone who knows what they want, meaning you're not like, you know that this is what you want in your life. And the fact that you are going to be sure of yourself or confident or embrace that confident side of yourself is what's going to help them also realize you're the one for it. From the other deck, we have go for it and go wild. So Aries, Leo. So we have quite a bit of fire energy. So we have fire energy. We also have water energy, air energy, but we do have a divine pair in the King and Queen of Wands. And we have fire energy here. So once the situation unfolds, like if you ever feel like, have you heard that saying, shoot your shot? Like, so if you're ever in a situation where you feel like, is this person flirting with me, or do I like them, or am I interested, or should I ask them what they're doing? They're telling you to be a bit bold and do that. Like embrace yourself. Again, that going back to that be sex saving kind of thing, like embrace some side of yourself. So that's kind of what's coming through for you, Bella. Sorry, that was a little bit, I'm not sure. There are some other energies floating around here. But yes, that's what I have for you. So I think absolutely this looks like something's unfolding or starting by the end of the year. It's already in progress. Even though I was a little worried about timing, Spirit gave us a couple of timing cards. Yes, hi, Jasmine, for sure. Spirit gave us 2 timing cards. So it's like reassuring us about the timing. You're going to have some clarity and revelations around your birthday, like we said. Oops. Oh, under here, there was Guardian Angel. Oh. And Peacekeeper. Yeah, again, peacekeeping, it reminds me of Libra season, winter season again. And you are not, always remember that you are not alone, that you are protected, that even when you feel alone in your most alone times, that you are not. You have universe, you have spirit, you have God that manifests in different way. Even strangers in nature come to you. You might want to even look out for white feathers as some kind of a sign or synchronicity. Or something like that related to a white bird, potentially. Something about a bird. If there's a bird that shows up, if there's a bird near your house or a window or at work, or when you go on the hikes or something that you mentioned, because they said hikes and then that connected for you. Spirit, what is she supposed to do with a bird? There are birds everywhere. Why are you pointing? Sorry, I'm just talking. Why are you telling us about birds? Oh, okay. So it could have to do with bigger picture kind of thing. Look at the bigger picture. Birds look at things from a bigger picture. Okay. That was a little corny, Spirit. Okay. Bigger picture, birds. Pull back, see something. Okay, just one thing, Bella, before I move on. Thank you so much, Bella. Thank you for letting me read for you. Is there someone like from your past, like from a long time ago, like who would have known you maybe as a childhood friend or something, and you might have stayed in their energy more than theirs and yours or something? So there might be some experience in your past. It could be a childhood crush or something. And it's not that this person's necessarily coming back into your life, but something about that experience is going to give you some perspective about something. Like, so say if when you were I'm actually feeling quite a bit of childhood energy, like really like young, but whatever that is, like say you had some really like fun little experience and you remember like, I don't know, like the first boy who kissed you on the cheek. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up, but like something, there's some perspective, or you went on a trip once and there was someone there you liked, or you felt the emotion of love. And it doesn't even actually have to be romantic. It could even be, if you took care of your grandfather, you did something for your grandfather, or something like where you felt some emotion about love and what it means to love and to have a bond, something like that. Something like that is going to give you perspective on what you clearly want for this romantic future long-term partner you're looking for. Okay, so anyway, that's what I have for you. Thank you again for letting me read for you. I appreciate it. Trusting me with your energy. Oh, you do have someone from school you to remember. Yeah, it's about like, I don't know. I don't feel like it's that person's coming back, but something about that. Maybe they want you to recapture that, or something about that time, because I think more recently things have been hard and they've been more complicated and they haven't been as easy, and they want you to take that perspective as you move forward. But hopefully it works out. I think it will. We have to believe that it will. The universe is always there for our highest good. So thank you again. Thank you so much. Thank you for letting me read for you. Thank you for your patience, for everyone waiting. Hi, Jasmine. I don't know why I just said Jasmine. So yes, please drop your question. Patience. Yeah, it's so funny. I didn't want to say, yeah, go ahead, drop your question, Jasmine. I didn't want to say patience, because it's not like patience as in just patience. It's like, it's interesting. Like, it is patience. What's another concept that relates to patience, but it's not, maybe trust? Trust and belief and faith? I don't know. I mean, Spirit should give me a better vocabulary then. But yes, it is. I want, but sometimes I feel like patience is like, we're so patient. We're all so patient, aren't we? If you feel you have the energy for patience, I will say patience, but I don't want you to get discouraged by me saying patience. Sometimes I get discouraged when people say patience to me. Yeah, that's it. Aren't we all? That's why I'm like, I think that's why we need to like I don't know why I keep saying we. It's about focusing on stuff, right? Like by focusing on doing something, like altruism helps as well. But anyway, thank you, Bella. I hope you're feeling a little bit better. Okay, so Jasmine disappeared. Is Empress still here? Jasmine. I keep wanting to say Jasmine as if it's French. Also something about travel with you, Bella, I think. Oh, there's Jasmine. Okay, thank you, Empress. Thank you for your patience. I'm gonna finish up with you today. What does Spirit about David? Oh, thank you, Bella. I wish I could hear all of your voices. I'm sure you have beautiful voices, all of you. And thank you again for letting me read for you. It's a privilege. What does Spirit have to say about David, or will someone new come in? Okay, Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Jasmine, the Capricorn. I always forget, what's your moon? I always forget. Well, let's be honest, I can't remember everyone's signs unless I write them down. But what's your moon again, Jasmine? Do you know what David's sign is? Oh, thank you, Bella. Seeing you here and seeing all of you guys here calms me down too. Spirit ancestors of Jasmine for Jasmine's highest good. Dippin. Who's Dippin B? Sorry, I don't have my contacts in. I need to get closer to the screen. Wait, he's a Scorpio Sag? Or are you? Oh, girl. This mess. This. Towards leaving. Okay. Wait, is he the Scorpio Sag, or is that your moon? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Give me a okay, he's Scorpio Sag. So you're a Cappy with us. Ooh. This could be a intensey relationship. Well, I feel like there's stuff all over this relationship. Like, or the feelings. Like there's there could be like kind of like not complicated. Like it could be like, like, is he hot? I can already feel, or like you think he's hot. Sorry. Like I'm already feeling kind of like hot, bothered energy under the collar. Does he dress well? Someone dresses well, or someone just looks hot. Okay, let's first just get a thing about him. Yeah, I felt he's hot. Girl, I wish I could see him. We all need to see a few hot men every now and again, right? Spirit gave me that sense he was hot. Spirit, why are you telling me this person's hot? Maybe it's just to like warn us that we need to read these cards with a grain of salt because this person is hot. So even though he's not in front of me, that I need to, you know, hold this thing down properly. I'm just yes, I know. I can feel that he's hot. It's so weird, Jasmine. I can feel that he's hot. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, sorry. You know what? I'm having a hard time focusing because I'm focused on him being hot. Spirit guides, angel, ancestor. What do you have to say about David? I don't know. It's really weird. I don't know why. Sometimes I can't feel anything, and sometimes I can feel like a lot. I don't know why. Maybe it's you. Maybe you think he's really hot, so I'm picking that off your energy. Okay, that's making me blush. Okay, so this person likes you. They think they enjoy your company or whatever like that. Yeah, I can see that you're really interested in them. In him. That you'd be really open to like exploring stuff with him, getting to know him better, that you're kind of maybe hiding your feelings a little bit in the sense that you're trying not to totally let him know exactly like how hot you think he is, or that like how much you'd be into him, like you two kind of connecting or something like that. I'm not sure what his situation is here, but we have like something going on with him. So I don't know if he's getting over stuff in his past or if he has kids or anyway, something to do with his past. Some stuff with like he's in a better place now, but he might not have been in the best place a little while ago or something like that. So he's in some state of like kind of dealing with something. I don't think it's necessarily related to you. So it might have to do with like a family or like kids or whatever, like we said. Divorce, a breakup, I'm not sure. So that makes him a little like, so whatever this experience is of something with relationships in his past is just makes him have a kind of a different kind of attitude to be a bit more logical about things. Oh, he has kids. Okay, yeah, so that showed up here. So something about, so I don't know if he was married or something. But anyway, he has some stuff in his past. It's not baggage, it's just he has stuff in his past, and that's still in his energy, and it affects who he is. We actually don't hang out with him. I don't. Oh yeah, but he knows who you are. He seems to he knows who you are as well. The cards are showing he knows who you are. And he likes you. But what is the nature of your interaction? There is some interaction here. There is some interaction here between you and him, like whether you guys talk as friends, as work, or whatever it is, however you guys know each other. And he does know that you like talking to him, or like that you give him attention, or that you look at him. You look at him. Okay, hold on, let's see. Or this could be spirit. Oh, not this again. Or this could be spirit also saying that he'd be open to getting to know you better. Yeah, there's someone else in his energy though. Like I don't know if it's a past thing or I mean, well, obviously it's something else in his energy. Oh, no, there's known. I leave him alone. I met him through a mutual friend. This guy's intuitive, though. Okay, is what I'm getting, Jasmine. He senses something, but his focus is elsewhere. Like again, his past, whatever his like his baby mama, someone he's dating, or someone's I don't know. He has some, again, not baggage. He's someone who seems really capable and able to like handle and figure stuff out himself, but he's still kind of in some state of processing kind of stuff. Okay, he does know you. Yeah, because this came out like or like that. Yeah, and he likes that you like him. Okay, let's just see. Let's go to this. Yeah, I think he likes it. He would. You know what I'm getting is that he would be open to spending more time with you, like, or hanging out with you or your friends or whatever. But this person doesn't necessarily seem like they're really interested yet in like a romantic connection, or it's because it hasn't been presented to them. But as it stands right now in current energies, as it relates to you, it's either he's not aware, he's not interested, he seems to have a lot of stuff like in his energetic field with past like things. It's again, it's not that he's unhealed, it's not that it's baggage, but there's stuff he's processing. But I think the point spirit saying is that the connection would be open to hanging out more. It won't necessarily at this stage be the most like, yeah, it's not going to be the most emotional like kind of connection if you guys do hang out more. There's stuff here. There's let's clarify this. Okay, I'm gonna have to see. This has to do with him. Okay, so as it stands right now in current energies, there's a little bit of like you know, his focus is somewhere else, his energy somewhere else. That could either be because he is not interested right now too much in any kind of relationship or something. Because he seems, like I said, there's a lot of cards of like look at these cards. Like, I mean, you know this deck, right? The 10 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, like this guy, but he keeps it, like he's someone who keeps it together. He has some sense of composure. Like he's not someone who's gonna be like crying on the sidewalk kind of thing. But so like his head is in a certain place, but he's certainly open to, you know, living his life. He doesn't want to like let life pass him by. He wants to be happy. He wants to focus on friends, work. Like, you know, he doesn't want to be a sad guy, but there's a lot of stuff in his energy. I keep hesitating from saying he has baggage. I keep wanting to say he has baggage, but I stop myself. So I don't know what that's about. So I imagine he's processing it. There's potentially, our spirit's pointing out, there's potential for you guys to get to know each other better, but it might not be right now. He might, I don't know if he, I don't know. Oh, his ex. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if there's some responsibilities he has at a distance, or he travels a lot, or he has to go back and forth, or like something in his energy, like again, whether this is ex or his kids, like there's like responsibilities that he's kind of like a little bit annoyed at, but he wants to fulfill them. This is more about him. Wait, spirit, this should be about the connection. Spirit guiding his ancestors, please clarify for me what Jasmine. Okay. His attention. Okay, so if something were to develop between you guys right now, his full attention or interest wouldn't be in it, and it's not because there's anything to do with you right now. It's just like that's not where his heart is at this point. You know, so it's not like he's really thinking about it, but he does know he's like, he likes you, like, you know, he's like Jazz. I just want to say Jazz is a cool girl. Who calls you? Who the hell? Sorry, I was about to swear. Does he use nicknames or something like that? Or he wants to? Is he older than you? I'm getting this energy of, even if he's not older than you, he's like wants to be like, he wants to like give you a nickname, or he might, maybe because he has like a fatherly, I don't know what it is. Anyway, like Jazz is cool. I'm not gonna sure why I'm calling it Jazz is cool. Why am I Jazz is cool? She's nice. He likes the attention. He'd be open to hanging out with you, spending more time. Okay, just give us a bit more about the spirit. Oh, okay. Yeah. So he's interested. Okay. So I would just be a little bit careful, Jasmine, in the sense that sometimes when people are sad and dealing with other stuff, you might, if say you were to approach him, or not, I'm not saying that you would, but say if you did, or you guys started getting to know each other better, even as friends, sometimes, he could inadvertently end up, you could be a good distraction for him, but then you wouldn't want your feelings to get hurt in that process. That's the only thing. But he's a little not trustworthy of people in general right now. So spirit guides and his ancestors. This person attracted. Yeah, he just has a lot going on in his life, I think. Oh, okay. But he thinks you're fine. I don't know. Why am I talking like this? What is wrong with me? Stop it. Stop it, Nev. Okay. He doesn't really think about it, but if someone were to ask him like about you, he'd be like, yeah, she seems like nice. She seems, pretty. She seems fine. Why do you keep saying fine? He likes something about your energy, possibly the way you do your hair. I don't know if you've done your hair in different ways around him, or if he's seen pictures of you with your hair in different ways, but he likes that kind of thing. He's aware that you think of him, though. I think he's a bit more intuitive than we think. He might like it when you wear bright colors. What's this about? There's something about your hair. Do you wear like wigs, or do you do different styles? Did he see a picture of you at like in a different look? Okay, I'm not sure what that's about. Okay, but or maybe he's just into hair. I don't think. Wait, I'm going to go to the next one. I don't think he knows that you get readings about him, but I think like you might be like, oh, I leave him alone. I don't pay any. Like he know, like how when you said, then he likes your natural hair. I don't know. The thing is, when you were like, oh, I know he knows he likes me. Like the thing is, like you could be quiet as a church mouse, but he'll just be like I don't know. Like he can sense that you're interested, like that kind of thing. But he has so much like intuitive in the sense that I guess what I'm trying to say is that he knows and feels more than he might reveal. I can't like Scorpio Sag. I'm not really sure. Like I'm getting this feeling that he's not the most talkative, but at the same time he is talkative. It's a weird. Wait, like there's certain things he keeps to himself, and those things that he keeps to himself, which normally we might be like, oh, he doesn't know that, or that person doesn't know that. Like he knows. It's just he has other things going on, something like that. Maybe he likes your natural hair. Let me just get one thing. Spirit, why were you talking about hair so much? Why were you showing me hair? Is it just about looks? Is the hair just about the looks? Oh, you might remind. Okay, I got it. You might remind him of somebody. You might. I don't think he's in. Like I wouldn't go as far as saying in. I don't think he's like intuitive or psychic or anything like that. But I think he's like. He's not completely dumb, like like he could sense people's emotions, probably, I think is what I'm trying to say. Do you know what I mean? You might remind him of somebody. Yeah, you might remind him of somebody. I want to do this. Hold on, if someone will come in. Yeah, like he just might be someone who's more in touch with his own emotions, and because when people are in touch with their emotions, they're naturally a little bit empathetic, so he might hide that he has, or not hide, but he might not reveal as readily that he has a more empathetic side or an empathetic nature to him. I think that's what it means. Is some spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What is coming new? Is there any new love coming into God's son's life? Oh, okay, we don't need to pull from here. Hold on. Oh, possibly. Okay, so there's also potentially other new people coming into your life separate from the David point. Just a second for that question. Anything new coming in for Jasmine's life? It's what you make it. Something will come into your life based on what you make it. Oh, okay. Through friends, possibly. Do you have a lot of? Do you have a lot? What is silly question? Do you have a lot of friends? Do you hang out? Through something through your friend circle or someone you know. Yeah, there's possibly something new coming. Like there's a potential for something new to come in. What was I going to pull from Spirit? Ugh, what was I about to pull? Spirit. I really like this. Okay, they won't tell me. It's something potentially. It could be through friends or social occasions or through like an event. It could be a small event, a big event. Oh, and you said you know this person through a friend. Oh, so maybe this is David. Okay, well, it's not saying that it's new or old, but it's pointing out that when I asked specifically, is something coming in? I'm not sure if I said new, but anyway, it might be related to like some daily activity. So again, like your regular friends, your regular work circle, your something that you do regularly, like if you work out regularly or go to the gym or when you're running, or if you're cooking or you eat healthy. Something coming in. Eternal bond. Oh, it's showing me that your energy is still a little bit on David. Okay, so this deck won't answer that very clearly for us. Okay, so this deck is still a bit, okay. Yes, we know. So Spirit's pointing out that you really got David, the hot David on your mind. So, but they're saying that there's certainly potential for something new to come into your, oh, you are about to eat healthy? Oh, that's interesting. I saw, well, not you, but I saw someone like cooking healthy. Like with a meal kit, but it doesn't have to be a meal kit, but just someone like, so maybe at the food store or something. Let me just see. So if this is a new person, just can you tell me something really quick about this new person? If it's someone specific, I think it's more guiding you to the fact that, again, like through social occasions, friends, or through like things you do, like eating, like if you go to Trader Joe's or something, I don't know, like you're gonna potentially be open to communication. Like don't like be open to the momentum of something. Not this again. Ugh, David's energy still on these cards because I'm trying to ask about something new. Oh my goodness, David's energy is all over these cards. Oh no. Okay, well, let's just see. Thank you. Oh boy. Okay, in case there is someone new that isn't David, although I'm getting a lot of David energy in the cards, social occasions, friends. So yes, there could be someone new that you'll meet, again, through someone you know, some mutual connection through a good time. That sounds so bad, through a good time. It doesn't mean you'll meet them through a good time. But like a good time, meaning like a fun time, like going to the fun house. What's wrong with me? It's getting late. I just saw like those fun house mirrors like you see in a fair. I wonder if that means there's something distorted. Anyway, okay. And there's going to be energies coming into your life in the near future, which are going to be like, people you're attracted to, and like people like you're attracted to them and they're attracted to you type of thing. But there might be a lot of like a budge fest where people don't move towards each other. So that's the only thing. Like there could be engagements and places where people are meeting each other, and certain connections with the potential to develop, but they're not really developing because people aren't expressing themselves, or people are like just too careful about trying to not get hurt and stuff like that. If there is like the potential for other energy, which I'm kind of forcing spirit right now. It's like, when you're like pulling something in one direction, like your dog, when you're walking and it keeps going the other way, I'm like pulling spirit to like try to talk not about David right now. Okay. So the thing is, because you have other people in your energy, and it could not just be David, but you also have other things going on in your life, expectations, hopes, and dreams, it could just kind of affect your ability to see like potential new things or opportunities that spirit may present to you. There is like, yeah, it's funny you said cord cutting. Like I just, because in this deck, how they have the little strings coming out of that card. I think there's still some stuff like in terms of like a new person who's not David in the near future with friends and stuff. It's like people might not meet your like expectations, like in terms of you might have an idea of who you want to be with, or you might be thinking about haughty David. Yeah, no, it's not Three of Swords in terms of, it's not in a position of like predictive or anything like that, but it's just like, it's just about kind of being able to be open to certain opportunities. And it's also potentially through feeling kind of bad, or not bad, kind of feeling bummed out about things like love and stuff, that you might actually meet somebody through your friends. So like embrace things that make you feel happy and positive, like eating healthy, going out with friends, or going to go see a movie, or I don't know. I just saw like people going on like to a racetrack. I don't know what the racetrack is about. Who goes to a racetrack? Anyway, yes. Okay. And through those types of things that like you embrace things to make you feel up if you're ever feeling down. And that's how you might meet new energies that spirit wants you to meet. They don't want you to control it. What's this control? Okay, so it's just kind of letting things unfold, travel if you need to. I guess they want you to just kind of like, it's kind of this other energy, like open up to possibilities that you can't imagine. Whether those are little possibilities like trying a new health food, or it's actually like, I don't know if you can travel right now, but like travel all the way to the, Europe or something like that. No, the Three of, oops. Yeah, there's attraction again here. There's going to be attraction here. Where's my other deck? Oh, no. There we go. No, the Three of Swords is more about like if it's kind of speaking to like the fact that there's still like things don't seem perfect yet. Like, if you meet new people, they might not be up to your standard, or you still thinking about David, or you might even be thinking about other people, or you might have past things about someone might do something. You'll be like, oh, hell no, that reminds me of my ex or something like that. It's kind of that type of thing. No, it's not in a position of getting hurt. No, this is about if you were to meet someone new, how you would like be able to overcome any disinterest you feel in them. And it's kind of speaking more to your energy about making sure you're fully healed and ready to be open to new fun experiences. That's kind of more what it's like. The position it's sitting in is about. No, it's not you. Your energy. The energy is about meeting new people, or not new people. Having love is like this. The Eight of Wands and the Three of Cups. It's all very, very nice. But I also, a lot of the cards that were coming out with David came out again. Although I put one on, two of them back. I don't think you should cord cut him. Oh, so interesting. I was just flipping through these cards because we were talking about new. And we got this card specifically because, I was talking about new. And we just said David's all over this energy. We have a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. So I think Spirit's saying that you're going to have opportunities and options ahead of you. Yeah. Like there's a potential for new. It's about whether you'll take it because you're still hung up on someone else, or you're just, the people coming towards you are just like not up to snuff, or you're just, you have other things on your plate. I think some other things, might come up, like just, things you have to deal with in life, work, stuff like that. But you also have take time to breathe out. So I think like there's this, I don't know if you felt a little hyper at times or something, but it's kind of like, or if you had to like do a bit of work or something, like it's kind of also asking you to just take a beat, you know, like just take a breath. And the bottom also is you have your Capricorn, your hard work is paying off. So I think separate even from love and stuff, there's been things going on here in your life and you're going to see some payout type of stuff. Just give things a moment to settle. I'm going to make a baking reference. Why am I making a baking reference? Do you plan to cook? Okay. But it's like, you know, sometimes you have to let the bread or the cookie settle or something like that. What was it? One other, oh, one more from here. About love in general. What's this? What did you flip for me? If you have an opportunity to travel or something, it's suggesting you take it. So whether that's just around the corner. Are you near California? What's California? Anyway, yeah, whether that's around the corner or whether that's, you know, far away. I think, oh my goodness, again, yeah, it's telling you to travel. Mind you, this, we have great adventure. Take a risk, venture forward. This is also consistent with the guidance about like being open to things, saying yes to things with your friends and stuff like that. This card though also reminds me a little bit for some reason of Sagittarius. So anyway, take that as you will. It wants you to explore something different, not outside of your comfort zone, within you, stay within your comfort zone, but something different within your comfort zone. Yeah, I got, because we have travel. Yeah, I also got feeling travel a few times. Again, yeah, like that could be just a day. I'm hearing like all these names of cities in California, like that could be a day trip to Santa Monica, Santa Barbara, blah, 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 or maybe Santa something, Saint something. Or it could be like to somewhere else. And like an old building. Okay, I'm not sure that's what. Is the building you live in, or are you near a building that's an older building compared to the area of the build? Why are you pointing out buildings? Oh, how is your housing situation? Spirit's guiding me to. Is that what you're doing, Spirit? Why are you pointing out buildings? Why are you pointing out buildings, Spirit? Right. Okay, so I think, I don't know if you're working right now or on like your own stuff, but I think there's going to be some stuff coming up with work and or some of your own creative endeavors or something too. I was getting that before too. I was like, I didn't want it like, because we were talking about love, but I was like, oh, pull a card for career, but then this came out on its own. So I'm not really sure if that's related to love or that's just a separate message. Not sure what that's about. But okay, was there any advice if there's something about work? Okay, so if there's any changes or transformations in your creative endeavors or work, just try to like go with what you want. Make sure to keep, you know, what you need to be happy and like kind of go with the flow. Okay. Sorry, what is, oh, I am mutual is old, not good. Actually, is that, oh, is that meaning about your housing situation or? Or work or something? I don't know. Maybe that's why Spirit just told us. But it seemed like things are there might be a transformative period, but ultimately things are going to work out. Sorry, this chat is slow. I don't know how to I know I talk and then the chat shows up like later. It gave some positive recommendations though for whatever is on your mind, like whether it's home or work or something. It's just like there's going to be some changes, but it just stick to what makes you feel emotionally safe and happy and fulfilled. Yeah, what makes you feel safe and aligns with your priorities. It's kind of what it's showing me again. Yeah, okay. Yeah, just stick to what makes you feel happy and safe. Oh, your housing situation. Yeah, okay, that's maybe why it asked me. It was showing me buildings. Take care of yourself and transform as you need to. Like, make the changes you need to for your oh yeah, okay. Okay. Anyway, it's giving you a reassurance that things are gonna be okay on that front is what I'm getting. So maybe that's why it made me pull a card about that. Oops. That's so weird. I just asked for a card on other things going on in your life, and it just said open up to change. This is interesting because it's kind of like all your love messages were about opening up, like being open to things. But even now with the cards that came up about whatever housing or career or whatever, again, like just ride the wave, you know? Oh, that's, yeah. So it's like telling you to open up to change. That's interesting. Your home life might change. New moon in Aquarius. So just be thoughtful about it, and like being thoughtful, like take it with a grain of salt. Try not to like, try not to I don't know, I say freak out. Like don't like let things unfold as they will. Trust like the universe and like be open to the change. Like ride the wave, like surfing wave is what I'm feeling. Because those are messages that we got on our own. Like we didn't really ask for them. But that's what I have for you, Jasmine. Thank you for trusting me with your energy and letting me read for you. It's so nice to hear what's going on with you and letting me feel David's hot energy. But I hope things improve at home. I'm sorry to hear they're not great, but the card showed absolutely, like it pointed to the fact that things aren't great, but that thing, like the 9 of Cups came out a couple of times. So I think things are gonna, even in the simplistic sense of wish fulfillment or whatever it is YouTube readers say, like, things are gonna be okay. Like you're gonna come out okay through this. Just know that it's gonna be okay. So thank you again. It's so nice to see you. I missed all of you guys. Empress, are you still here? It's coming in for you for love. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate you waiting. So I hope that helped, Jasmine. What's coming in for you? Guides, angels, ancestors of Empress, the Gemini. Were you a Taurus moon, Empress? Forget. Oh, goodness, what did I just type in here? Are you working, Empress, right now? Working. Why are you asking me if she's working? I hope work is going well, Empress. Somebody. I don't know what that's about. I hope work is going well. Oh, goodness gracious. Computer, come on. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's do this, Spirit. I don't think work has anything to do with this. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Empress. For some reason, I keep using this deck, although I didn't want to use this deck. I don't know what deck I'm feeling. It's coming in. Spirit guides, angels, what's coming in for me? Jasmine, if you're feeling, I don't know if you're still here, but I just got this. If you don't feel down if you feel down. I just got that. Okay, Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Empress. For Empress is always good. Did the eclipse affect you? Well, that's funny that your ex came back during retrograde. Oh, okay, sorry. Yes, I am talking. Can you hear? Uh-oh. Hello? Hello? Can you hear? Yeah, let's see. Let me just check 1 second. Hello? Oh yeah, okay. No, it seems to be okay on my side. Okay. Yes. Are you a Taurus moon? Why am I asking that? Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What's coming in first? Oh, self-worth. So I don't know why. I don't usually pull these cards for what's coming in for love, but for some reason I did. Let's figure this out. So we have self-worth, confusion, perfection, and impartiality. I think Spirit wants you to also take a look at these cards, and there's some message that you know what they mean. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, miracle. So yeah, so there's like, I mean, there's something about, you know, your personal sense of who you are, about your own, you know, I don't want to say self-worth, but there's like things about kind of, there's some, you know, things have been unclear sometimes in this journey about love, and you've tried not to be biased, you've tried to be fair to people and to situations, and you're not trying to be, you know, like look for the absolute exact thing. But that's sometimes, you know, but at the same time maintain your standards or something. Maintain your standards meaning like not over compromising for, you know, sometimes when we love people or we want to be open to love and give love in any you know, whether it's at work or in romantic relationships, sometimes, you know, we end up doing things for people in situations that just make it harder for ourselves. So for some reason, Spirit wants you to know that what's coming in. Actually, I'm going to pull one from here just in case. This is just a silly fun deck, so let's just see. Let me put something silly first that we want to know. You try to be fair, but you decided to be, yeah. Oh my God, it's so weird. As I was reading your little thing about your ex, it just says, it just says worth a second chance. Oh boy. It's funny. Okay. I don't know what that's about. I wasn't really thinking about anything. Oh, and it's so funny. In the card after that says necessary separation. So you want to be by yourself, but worth a second chance, and secretly yearning for you when you least expect it. This is about your ex. So yeah. So I guess maybe you weren't expecting this stuff with your, with him showing back up. That's so funny. But at the time they're like, yes, girl, but you know what, you are in different corners. But at the same time, say, so maybe the separation is was or is important. Doesn't mean that necessarily you guys are going to romantically reconnect, but maybe, you know, certain things have improved about him, like maybe he's even a friend. I don't know. Like, anyway, we're not going to talk about this. Okay, sorry, guys. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this before my charger, before my computer dies out. Let's go. Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors for. We want to know 1.5 years. Yeah, wow. Hi, Dr. Joe. Sorry, I don't have my contacts in Joe Beth Thomas. The free list is closed today. I'm sorry, but do come back again. Thank you for dropping by. Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What is coming in? Okay, we already know the X is here. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Give me the cards. Yeah, but this person, I think it's been on your ex's mind to return. I think he had always planned to try to find a way to come back into your life for what it's worth. I'm just gonna look at this question again. I'm gonna pull from a different deck too. So. Okay, so in terms of what you're manifesting, you deserve or want or could handle or are ready for like a good strong relationship to come in with, like, a complete divine masculine. So that's, and your energy of your manifestations and what you want and what you deserve and what is meant for you are very strong. In general, this is not within the time frame. I know we said what's coming in, but see, this is a very strong energy of that. Oh wow, really? So I just saw you think about your ex. He confess. Yeah, like those cards in this deck was all like he's secretly yearning for you and everything. Yeah, I feel like I can feel like he he really wants to make things work with you. But let's not talk about your ex right now. um, let's see if he shows up on his own. So what's coming? So if something's coming in, let's see. There's still a little bit of waiting here in terms of that right person. There might be a few not so right persons coming into your energy in the meantime, but that right person, there's still a little bit of time before that person you want to invest into comes. That being said, there is somebody worth investing that is somewhere within your future. Spirit's guiding you to, let me just ask this. Okay, so there's two ways to read the spread. The divine masculine who comes into your life, who's the one that's meant for you, is, from what I can see here, Spirit is guiding us to the fact that this is someone who is emotionally mature, and in touch, like not into like in touch with their feelings. I don't know why I said that. Who's who's going to be loving towards you, who's going to not be afraid to show you love, and uh, like yeah, is knows that side of themselves. That's why they're the divine masculine, meaning that you deserve, expect, and want the divine masculine, not like the in progress version, like the thing that's already completed, the fully baked version. And in particular, your divine masculine is going to be someone who can be loving and understand, like, like, again, like, I hate being like, like that, what you deserve as the divine feminine kind of thing. They might be finishing a certain cycle in their life as well, where they've gone through their issues, and they're like really going to be able to step up and take that kind of trust fall with you. There might be little things that are a little bit unorthodox about them, but in a good way, like meaning they might not, because they're more fully actualized as a person, they'll be able to, I mean, sometimes the quality of people are so not the greatest these days, as a whole, where our expectations seem to be falling a little bit, but this person is going to be like someone who's done the work kind of thing. Well, that's really nice. Sorry, I just feel that, like, yes, a grown man. Like, what, I saw something on IG the other day and it said, like, I don't want someone with potential, but like I want a fully potentiated man. Like this is someone so it's not to say that they haven't experience things, but there's someone who's trying, and even when they're not perfect, they're aware, and that's huge. The one thing is, I feel like this is someone, I don't feel like this is someone really young or naive, or in like meaning they're going to have a little bit of a like anybody who's gone through things, we all put on our all the different faces and masks we put on to meet the other people in our world, in our lives. So they're going to be a little, they could come off as being a little bit like that fine line between confident and cocky. I don't think in their heart of hearts this is a cocky person. Like I think like the Queen of Cups is actually like the heart of this divine masculine, but they might at times, you know, have an attribute like that. But that can be addressed and resolved. Um, yeah, so I'm just looking at your things. Yeah, that he's done the work because yeah, and maybe that's why Spirit's showing you all this stuff, because reminding you that if you've done the work, then they should also do the work, right? Like, you know, I don't know if you were here before when I was talking about the shoe thing, like we bring in what we want. So yeah, anyway, sorry, but like in terms of that cocky confident thing, that is a result of, you know, the scars we all bear, the baggage we all have and things like that. And sometimes in doing the work, because sometimes in society we're not always that open to the divine masculine really embracing himself, like right now in 2022, it's not always easy for, you know, a man to be able to hold himself in that way, you know. So so it's only going to be a result of that, where sometimes this need for attention or this to kind of walk into that more challenging side of his masculinity, but that can be resolved through almost your presence, through the presence of you know, your divine feminine, being able to ground him in that inner knowing. I think this is going, there's going to be like kind of a very intuitive energetic bond between the two of you two. There's quite a few not quite a few, but there's a few major arcanas here. There's like the Fool, the High Priestess in different positions, but like it's almost like this is going to be a real partnership. And although these are kind of different cards in different senses from the spread, I'm seeing though, you know, technically we have the Hierophant as well as the High Priestess, so not like classically a divine pair, but they are, right? Like there are two sides of the same coin. So this person and you are going to be very complementary. This is also something else to keep in mind. Kind of similar to that other reading for someone else I was doing. It seems like it's like when you are at most at your like, you know, when you are in your energy, when you are like maximizing that like energy of like, you know, sitting there waiting, you know, being able to embrace that divine masculine is when they're going to come in. This is someone who's going to be inspired by your confidence and the work you've done. So there's someone around you who's just like a little like, you know, unsure, you know, remember that Sag? You're like someone who's, this is not someone who's unsure. You know, the person that Spirit and wants for you is one who is sure. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like really nice. Like this person is not going to, I was going to use not a bad, like, what's it? They're not going to, I don't want to use that saying. That's not an appropriate thing. Like they're not unsure. Like they are sure. They're inspired by your confidence. They're inspired by the divine. Oh, wow, this is really nice. Wait, I'm like feeling this now. Wait, I want to pull from a different deck now. Let's just see. Hold on. Oh my goodness. So sorry, you couldn't see me. I was shuffling this deck. You see? Sorry. And then so this one, I pulled this one because I was starting, like when I was saying the thing about being inspired by your confidence, for some reason, as I was like saying that, I started to really feel it like external to myself, like in a channeled way. And this picture, I don't know, like I'm looking at, I mean, I know this isn't a divine pair, but just like this energy of like here, I don't know, the images are really speaking to me for some reason. But this one says romance. It's just very simple. Some of the cards here are so detailed. It says Cupid's arrow strikes. So there's something like special happening here. But you know, you've manifested this person. Like, are they here yet? I don't feel like they're here yet, because we see like meaning here yet, meaning like, are they going to show up tomorrow morning at, you know, work? Like, I don't feel that yet, but they're certainly like there. So wait, what's the challenge here, Spirit? Yeah, that was kind of exciting. Yay. I want to pull from here too. I'm really feeling this thing about being inspired by or confident. So don't go near. So anybody who's unsure and uncertain or has any kind of shade to like be like, well, I like, those guys who always have like, well, I like women who are blah. Like I like women who are like, no. There's none of this. I like women who are something. This is some man who's going to be like, here she is. Here's this queen. I get it. I'm already the king. She's the one meant for me kind of thing. Oops. Oh, wow. And then this came out from here. You deserve love too. Oh, that's like Cupid's arrow too. I don't see anything about your past person here, which I think is kind of like good if you're not interested in your past person. It's funny I said that because we have separation at the bottom of the deck again. But wait, we're now focusing on that. Let me just see the challenge. This person, I think, is still realizing themselves. There's something that they're still gaining a new perspective about whoever this divine masculine that's coming in. They, might have lived their life a certain way before, and they're changing the way they live their life now, kind of thing. And that could be something. Oh, wow, a Hierophant again at the bottom of the deck. Like commitment, marriage, values, knows who they are. Like they're realized, like maybe they believed in certain things were important in life, and now they're kind of dying on the social order and seeing that different things are important. So that's maybe why they're not right here, because they're going through this shift as well. Can you tell us anything about what is the relevance of the X? Why is the relevance of the X here? What's the relevance of the X? Yes, Cupid's everywhere. Ain't that little chubby little angel everywhere. So I had to ask about the X here because I'm just curious. Oops, 1 second. Yeah, the X, I just had to ask about the X. He has changed. There has been some transformation in him that is a good transformation for him, but and he remains like he's like looking for a new start and stuff with you. But I think you're doing right by kind of just like listening, staying in your divine feminine as in your air element, and just kind of hearing what he has to say. Like the proof is in the pudding. He is going to keep, I don't see him relenting anytime soon, but the cards are also kind of implying that you're not really going to have any of this with him. Like you're going to like be open to something new, but just for the record, he's probably not going to just leave you alone. I've been seeing 555. Oh, wow. I don't see 5s here, but there's signs and there's a lot of synchronicities happening here. So let's get you an advice card. But this is just kind of being like divine masculine is on his way, or being produced in the cupcake shop as we speak. I don't know why this is a cupcake. It's funny. Okay. Oh. All the stuff fell. Too many fell. What's this one? So we have your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. And that's so weird. And I kept asking you, what's your moon? And is your moon in Taurus? So I think this is also your moon. So stay in touch with your emotions. Do you know what house your moon is in? Like in your natal chart? That could also kind of, oops, wait, these other cards came through. Oh, so at the bottom, that might tell you something about kind of where to focus on to find, like, so for example, if it's like, say, in your 11th house or something, like this new person might be someone you meet through friends or something, or like in your 10th house through work or something. But at the bottom, we had a new start, because you said new, and I was asking about the X, and says a new start is coming. Now, I feel your ex's energy in your energy, Empress, a little. I feel like your ex is going, me, I'm the new start in Empress's life. He seems very eager, but I would interpret this however you need to, which is like, it could be a new person altogether, this divine masculine. Because when I asked for his energy, it didn't seem like he's quite his divine masculine yet. And it also has have faith in your dreams at the bottom of the deck. So it's asking you to just kind of hold on not hold on, it's like just to like keep going, kind of like what you asked at the beginning, if you're on the right path. It seems like you are, and that they're like kind of bringing this thing to you. Let's take you one from here, and then I'll I feel your ex's energy. Remember, I even asked you at the beginning. I was just like, anyway, he's very excited. Wait, I was thinking about your ex when this card. So I'm talking about your ex while thinking about your question about new, and this card came out. Transformation. Yes, like the Sun card. This is a nice card. A fresh new way of living energies emerges. Sorry, I don't have my context in. A fresh new way of living emerges. I think this is also telling that things are going to work out with you and your ex, not in sense of like, meaning things will be okay with you and him. Like he'll find peace in the situation with you. And that's going to work out while this kind of divine masculine that's coming your way finds his way to you. And we also have, oh, that's so weird. We have so many things of new, and then we have beginning a new cycle at the bottom of the deck. First light. Perhaps sunrise is going to also give you some insights about things. Sunrise, first light. Like when you walk out, sunrise, sunlight, first light. Keep that in mind about the first light. Something relevant to that might happen, like whether it's a physical thing or just some kind of synchronicity or first light. I felt really strongly when that card came out. I don't know if you did, but I felt that. But anyway, that's what I have for you. Yeah, no, it was really neat. There was quite a bit of synchronicity in the cards we were pulling from you and from different decks. So I think there's something to be said there. For sure, because you're saying about the 555s and sometimes that's an indication that someone's manifesting you. I think there's some, like, I've read some stuff about that. I watch it on the way home from work. It makes me, oh, okay. You know what I just saw? Like I saw first light. I felt like I saw someone tired leaving, just like walking out through some doors, and they're tired. And you know how you feel when you've been up all night and you're kind of like tired but kind of awake, and but like the air smells so like good, like it's overnight air kind of thing. Yes, you're being manifested. Ooh, you're being manifested. Wear your best clothes. Do your nails. I never do my nails. But and be open to those. Yes, no. I think there's like a divine masculine, and that's also how you'll know if it's the right person. Whatnot with other people. Yeah, it's like I'm feeling like when your eyes are kind of heavy, but they're also kind of awake. First light. Maybe you'll just feel inspired. I don't know if it actually means you're going to see or meet someone. Oh, it's like there's a nice energy around you right now, Empress. Like it's feeling good. But anyway, oh, okay. So my computer is about to die here. Let me see. Okay, it's a few more minutes here, but yeah, no, I like it. I think it's going to be good. We got Cupid, we got New Start coming. The X is leveling up, so at the very least, the X will be, it's going to be a normal, peaceful, healthy part of your life. Like, meaning it'll work out without drama. Yeah, you know what? It's the letting go of drama. Like that's what I'm feeling. Like things are going to be like, we didn't see the Six of Swords and stuff here, but like there's like some sense of smooth sailing that's happening. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I have for you. Yes, healing energy. Maybe that's it. Yeah, first light and healing. Meditating in the first light, even starlight and everything. It's so nice. I feel like you're in a good energy because I'm feeling a little bit like I'm feeling better. But anyway, thank you so much for letting me read for you and trusting me with your energy and coming by and having a chance to talk. Yeah, certainly come by again. Tell me what's happening, what's up. Get a crystal that reflects light as well, and maybe put it in your window unless you already have one. Do you already have crystals that like kind of lighten your window and refract light? I think something like that would be kind of neat. But anyway, okay, thank you everyone who came here tonight. Thank you again, Empress. Take care. Thank you. I hope to come back soon and read for you, all of you. It was a privilege. For those of you who are on the free list that didn't have a chance to wait, come back next time, and hopefully we'll try and get to you. Oh, you just bought a bunch. Cool. Yeah, get something for the window so you in the morning light, like if you have a window in your bedroom, so you can see the light refract through it, I think.